I'm here today with Henry.
Hi!
Hi, Henry. How are you today?
I am awesome!
I'm awesome too, but I'm hoping that you'll still be awesome when I tell you this news that might make you a little bit sad.
Well, what's that, Miss T?
Today is our last story time before summer.
Well, what do you mean, last story time?
Well, we're going on summer vacation, and Miss T won't be here reading stories every day with all her puppet friends until next year.
Well, will I be able to come back and see you in the fall?
Yes, absolutely. You want to come to the library?
Yeah! I can come to the library and see you every day?
Well, very often. Maybe not every day.
Well, even if I get to see you like once a week or something like that, that would be great!
I know, that would be awesome. So I do have a good story for us today. It's a funny one. It's called A Porcupine Named Fluffy.
A porcupine named Fluffy? That's ridiculous.
A porcupine isn't exactly fluffy, do you think?
They're kind of pokey.
Yeah, pokey or prickles or sharp, but I don't think fluffy. Let's read it. It's by one of my favorite authors, Helen Lester, and it's illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. Let's go ahead and read it.
Okay.
When Mr. and Mrs. Porcupine had their first child, they were delighted. Now they needed a name. Look how cute that little porcupine is. His best.
He's adorable.
In his carriage. Should they call him Spike?
Yeah.
No, Spike was too common.
Oh, yeah.
Should they call him Lance?
Mm-mm.
Lance was too fierce. How about Needle Rooser?
Ooh.
No, Needle Rooser was too long.
Oh, yeah.
Prickles?
Prickles.
Pokey?
Pokey. I said pokey earlier.
Quillian?
What's that?
Then they had an idea. Let's call him Fluffy. Fluffy's such a pretty name. Fluffy.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. That's just silly.
But soon there came a time when Fluffy began to doubt that he was Fluffy. He first became suspicious when he backed into a door and stuck fast. That was not a Fluffy thing to do.
No, that is not a fluffy thing at all.
He was even more convinced when he accidentally slept on his back and poked holes into the mattress. A very unfluffy thing to do.
Thank goodness it wasn't a waterbed.
Oh, that's true. When he tried to carry his umbrella, he knew the truth without a doubt. Fluffy definitely wasn't Fluffy.
Yeah.
So he decided to become fluffier. Clouds are fluffy, he thought. I'll be a cloud. So he tried to be a cloud. Look, he climbed a tree.
Wow.
But he couldn't stay up.
I don't think we're quite as soft as a cloud.
I know pillows are fluffy, he said. I'll be a pillow. But when his mother sat on him, she was not pleased. Ouch.
Yeah, I could see how that would kind of hurt.
He tried soaking in a bubble bath for 45 minutes.
Whoa.
But he did not become fluffy.
No?
He became soggy.
Yeah, I was in a bath for 30 minutes one time, and when I got out, I was really soggy.
He tried whipped cream. He put a little on each quill. It was not easy, and it took more than half the day. Look what he ended up like.
Oh, my goodness.
But this did not make Fluffy fluffy. They should have named me Gooey. You can only see his eyes.
Oh, poor guy.
I know. He ate a lot of fluffy marshmallows. He rolled in shaving cream and feathers. He even tried to become a bunny. But the truth remained. Fluffy wasn't Fluffy.
Poor guy.
I know, look how sad he is. One afternoon, Fluffy set out for a walk, trying to think of ways to become Fluffy. before very long, he'd met a very large rhinoceros.
They are big.
Grrr, said the rhinoceros.
Ooh.
I'm going to give you a rough time. Fluffy didn't know what a rough time was, but he didn't like the sound of it at all. What is your name, small prickly thing? Asked the rhinoceros unkindly. Fluffy, said Fluffy. The rhinoceros smiled. He giggled. Then he laughed out loud. He rolled on the ground. He jiggled and slapped his knees. He rolled with laughter. A porcupine named Fluffy, howled the rhinoceros. Fluffy was so embarrassed, but he tried to be polite. He said, "And what is your name?" he inquired. "I can't say it," giggled the rhinoceros. "Hubert?" suggested Fluffy. "Oh, help, I just can't say it. I'm laughing too hard," said the rhinoceros. "Harold?" asked Fluffy. Or maybe Herman. "No," gasped the rhinoceros. "It's Hippo." Hippo. A rhinoceros named Hippo? Fluffy smiled. He giggled. Then he laughed out loud. He rolled on the ground. He slapped his knees and howled with laughter. A porcupine named Fluffy. A rhinoceros named Hippo. It was almost more than they could bear. Hippo and Fluffy rolled on the ground, giggling and laughing until tears came into their eyes.
Oh.
At last they lay exhausted on the ground. From that day on, they were the best of friends.
Oh my.
And Fluffy didn't mind being Fluffy anymore, even though he wasn't.
Oh, God.
Silly.
That was silly, Miss T.
He really just learned how to accept himself as he was, didn't he?
He did, yes.
He really did, yeah. And same with, it seemed like Rhinoceros didn't mind at all being called Hippo. That didn't seem crazy to him at all.
I know. That was really silly, too.
I love how they turned out to be good friends in the end.
I know. Oh,
and I
my
think
goodness.
it helped them to, think it helped Fluffy to accept himself.
I think so, too.
Friends like that are hard to come by, but when you find them, you stick to them like glue, right?
Absolutely, but don't put glue on your friends.
No, for sure. Just kidding.
It
was a matter of speaking. Now, boys and girls, I have had so much fun reading to you every day during this quarantine time, and I have had so much fun sharing all my puppet friends with you. And because this is our last story time, a whole bunch of our puppet friends were so sad they weren't going to see you again, so they wanted to stop by and say goodbye and have a nice summer. So, Henry, if you don't mind, I am going to have some of our friends come in and say goodbye to our friends, our student readers. How about that?
Well, not at all, Miss T. And just real quickly before I go, I just want to say bye, everybody, and I will see you in the fall.
Yay!
Bye-bye.
Bye, Henry. Hi, guys. I'm here with the Bookworms. They heard today was our last story time, and they wanted to have a chance to say goodbye.
I'm so sad. I've so enjoyed being a part of your story time, Miss T. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. It's been a joy having you both.
Thank you so much. Because there's one thing that we love more than chewing our way through a good book. It's hearing a good story.
Well, I've enjoyed having you. Will you guys come back next year?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm here with Tony. Tony, did you hear today was our last story time?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it is. I didn't know if you wanted to say goodbye.
Oh, yes, I'd love to say goodbye.
Do you think
Bye.
you'll come back next year?
Oh, I hope so.
Now, what grade will you be in next year?
First grade.
Oh, awesome. Maybe you'll be less shy by then.
I hope so.
Is it Throwback Thursday already?
Oh, no, Grandma, it isn't. But it is our last story time before summer, so I thought you might want to come and say goodbye.
Oh my, yes, I'd love to say goodbye to all the wonderful children out there.
Will you come back next year for story time?
Well, of course I will. Absolutely, my dear, I would. But I just can't think of the words. I've had such a good time.
I know, Grandma. We've had a great time with you. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a great summer.
Well, you too, and you too.
Hi, Simon. Hi, Zelda. This is our last story time before summer.
No, it's our last story time, Miss T.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I am so ready for summertime because I got my summer cape on.
Yay. Are you
Yeah.
ready to have vacation?
I am so ready for vacation.
Will you come back next year?
I certainly will.
Yay.
Oh, Zelda would like to know if she can come back next year too.
Yes, I would love that, Zelda.
Oh, she also lost another tooth.
Oh, good. And I think she'll be a little less shy next year, too.
I think so too.
Hi guys, it's our last story time of the year. We'll be back in the library next year with Miss T. I can't wait to see you then. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, Miss T said it was our last story time before summer. I'm gonna miss you guys. Have a great summer and don't forget to read. I'll see you in the library next year. Bye-bye.
Hey, Bruce, did you know today was our last story time
Oh, it's our last story time, Miss T.
before summer?
Oh, before summer. Well, just because summertime's coming along doesn't mean that learning stops, or that we even got to stop reading, too.
That's right. I hope you all keep reading all summer and keep learning, because learning and stories never end.
That's right. And you know what?
What?
I'm going to read all summer long, and I'm going to see y'all next year, too.
Yay, you'll come back? You'll come to the library, Bruce?
Oh, of course, Miss T.
Awesome.
I love the library, and I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Bruce, and we love all of you. Have a great summer. Bye-bye.
Bye.